Hello everyone, it's JOAT. Welcome back to a new live reaction and review. Today, I'm going to be going over the Combust EP by the underground legend himself, Punishment. So Punishment's music I discovered a while back, early 2016 I want to say. Back then he was making Minatory, which for those who don't know is basically white noise deathstep. I think a little while later he switched to making Tear Out, and here we are over 4 years later. This EP that he just dropped is 4 tracks long, a little over 11 minutes, so short and sweet. And for those who don't know what he's all about, just watch this video. All of these tunes I have heard the clips of. He's had them up on SoundCloud for a minute now, the oldest being either Combust or Septic, and the most recent being Reaver. But yeah, other than that, I am very, very excited to get into this. It's up on Bandcamp. I'll probably buy it right after because I know I'm going to fuck with it. And yeah, let's go. Starting with Combust. Just the nastiness already. I remember that bubbly, just ambient sound. These intros are always... I forgot the drop comes in so early. Yeah. That was a little something to jog my memory. I especially love these ambient intros because you don't know when the drop's gonna come in. Just fuck a build up, you know? It's probably gonna come in now though. What am I supposed to do? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just enjoy this, please. I don't know what to do. But that's just evil. The main three elements that stood out to me with this tune was the obvious sub-movement, that pitching down, the machine guns. Dude is king at that. And those little beats that come in after, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. That right there. That. And the flow is just unbelievable. All throughout both drops. I mean, I guess he could have switched up the sound design, the tone of the machine guns maybe, but yeah, it's still an insane tune. It's probably going to be my least favorite, judging by the clips. That may change, but before I get into these other 3 tracks, let me just say, there's not going to be a lot of review in this fucking video because this shit is just so mind-blowing. So, yeah. Enjoy this shit with me. On those cathedral choir sounds in the midsection, they just came out of nowhere. And yeah, I forgot to talk about just the ambient intros and midsections. I did mention them really briefly, but it adds to the shock value of the drops coming in, you know? Moving on to the next tune, Reaver. I remember that. Those beats are back. This beat section. I think he cut off the clip right here. What the hell was that? Those hardcore sounds, that big crush kick just filtered out. You can tell dude spends a lot of time with all of these tracks. Every single detail. beeps are back. Alright, this harsh part, please. Same thing? Yup. Come to think of it, before I get into talking about this tune specifically, the intro, midsection, and outro, those 3 sections of his tunes, they sound like somebody switching radio stations by how glitchy and like they transition to different parts, if that makes sense. I feel like Punishment is sort of reverting back to his Minatory style, but the texture is just off the charts. Back in the day, he used to make white noise laden shit. It was tight, but it wasn't all that textured. Here we just have something else I forgot to mention. I think he layers his synths with screeches and human screams. That's what I noticed while listening to one of these clips. Probably the next one, Septic, because yeah, let's just get into the next one. I mean, that B section says it all. Septic. I remember some wild ass sub movement on this track. Very vaguely. After 12 seconds. Wastes no time getting into the meat of his music. Yeah, machine gun galore again. The standalone hat! The thing is, I still don't know how he's at this level. I know, but I simultaneously don't. He's been grinding for 4+ years with this shit, but I mean, minimal variation, right where it's needed. The hat again on it just fades out. Focal point of the track must be the sub movement. The B section machine guns again, so motherfucking pristine. Amazing flow. Again, could have maybe switched up the tone like in Combust, but it's not repetitive. That's one thing I know. And when those standalone hats came in, just everything stood still. Like the whole tune was at a pause, and then it just got right back into it. I love that type stuff. Again, just the texture. It's like he's at this level already, right? But then he outdoes himself with every tune he drops. And you can tell it's like that here. I'm just speechless. What do I say? Should I even be making a fucking review? Final tune, Sputum. Maybe my favorite? Judging by the clip, of course, I haven't listened to this.
Only imagine.
Again, B section switch up. Watch this. That's what I mean with Minatory. That's exactly what I mean. I'm about to...
Some things where forces far beyond the cosmic
This is my favorite.
together
That's for last.
and shatter the heavens where the flesh can be exquisite.
If the drop is just identical, I'm not complaining. I absolutely just will not complain. that part. The part. And he doesn't even reserve it. He goes all out. He goes all in. I'm just poked my goddamn self in the eye. And it ends. It ends. Like, I'm probably gonna end this review right now because the music speaks for itself. Fucking hell. I kinda get why he didn't want to release this with interval. Simultaneously, I don't. I mean, I guess he wanted to make it more exclusive to his fans. I feel like he could have scored a lot of exposure with interval. And with him self-releasing it, I'm surprised he didn't showcase his own art, his biotoxin project here. That would have made for a sick-ass cover. Not saying that this one's trash. I personally do like it. Yeah, y'all, make sure to go check out Punishment's shit. It's probably going to be another 2 years before we get something from him. I'm not surprised. Must take ages to make a single one of these tracks. It's been your boy JOAT. And before I go, just y'all can see where I came from with him evolving as a producer and his shit going full circle actually. Starting with Minatory, White Noise, more simplistic in terms of sound design, moving to Tear Out and just combining both. For y'all up-and-coming producers that are doubting yourselves, that think you're never gonna get better at all, just look at this man's discography. Evil's Bass Mixes, the YouTube channel still has his old shit up. Just, yeah. Fuck it, 10 out of 10. Peace out.